Hey, the thing about growing on YouTube is you want to start first. And when you start, a lot of people become confused as to what their niche should be. So because I consume a lot of content. I think I will be sharing some of the interesting niches that I've come across. So if you're struggling to come up with an idea for your YouTube channel, I think I have one for you to try. Do you know that on YouTube there are channels that read out Reddit stories? Now, if you're not familiar with Reddit, simply go onto Google and type in Reddit. On Reddit, you can find a ton of stories. They get views and views for days on YouTube and even probably other social media platforms, where they share these stories too. Think about any aspect of life, one that you would like, or shall I say, one that you find fascinating, and you go and search for it on YouTube. So let me give you examples. When you get onto the Reddit, it has an app as well. You can search for stories about relationships, stories about men, about women, about jobs or careers, working lives, stories about making money, weird stories, interesting stories, beautiful stories, stories with happy endings, stories with sad endings, stories about siblings, stories about psychology, stories about philosophy, stories on how human beings relate, court cases, jokes, plot twist stories. Get those stories, whichever one rocks your boat. It doesn't matter as long as you're excited about it, because that is what will determine how long you're going to be able to do it for. So get the stories, read the stories either on a plain background and just put text over it, or a pretty colored background. Or if you're a gamer, you can get a gaming video and place the text over it and you simply just read it. Please don't do AI. So these are the popular ones on YouTube over the gaming montage. A lot of content that you watch on YouTube, they've already been written by some people on Reddit. Those stories are not, maybe not original, I should say. You watch it and you think, oh, fascinating, this is interesting, this is original, but no. Don't create content using AI because you need your brain. You need to keep your brain working. And the idea is that the longer we are living, we need to keep our brain cells active. So do one difficult thing. Learn one new skill. Use your own voice. You will learn more that way because the more you practice, the better you get. So the more practice you put in, the better you get. I watch too many content and I have to admit it to myself that too much content is unhealthy. If I feel this way, I think you probably feel the same. No? If you do, then we should have a word with one another. If people are creating or producing this content that we consume so much, why don't we consumers just become producers as well? I once read a quote that says, if you're consuming more than you are creating, then you're in trouble. There is nothing stopping us from producing. You don't need to go out and buy expensive stuff. Or is there? Oh, the question, what do I produce? Yes, you can produce anything. The world will watch it. Do you know how many people there are in the world? I've seen a video about a lady hoovering a house. She's hoovering the carpet. There is no voiceover, and it was watched by more than 1 million people. That's content for you. It can be as simple as anything, or you can choose to complicate it as much as you wish. It's all about the value that you bring to people, and don't even overthink value. If you have solved a problem in your life, the lessons that you share from that problem is valuable to somebody. If you have overcome, an obstacle at work, the lessons on how you did it is valuable to somebody. You know, if you if you think that the lessons are way too menial, no, they're too simple because they came naturally to you, or you found your way around it and you learned it. There is a saying that your story is not yours alone. It is for you to share with the world. Your talent is not yours alone. It's for you to share with the world. So you sharing it, the value you bring to the world is the happiness you're spreading. The work that we do on ourselves is the benefit that we bring to the world, is the value that we bring to the world, is our gift to the world. So next time you think, what niche can I do on YouTube? Think Reddit stories. It gives you an opportunity to work on your storytelling skills, to work on your voice. It gives you an opportunity to learn about research. It gives you an opportunity to learn and train your voice, as I said before. It gives you an opportunity to learn about presentation of self and, presentation to others. It's an opportunity for you to grow as a person, to grow on YouTube. All the best.